A mayor in Sydney's eastern suburbs is threatening to introduce limits on beach gatherings after piles of rubbish were left at Bronte on Christmas Day. Julia Bradley has the details. Julia, the mayor is certainly not messing around.
Paula Massilos, the Mayor of Waverley Council, Sam, is completely fed up following the scenes that she saw here at Bronte Beach Park on Christmas Day. She says between 15 to 20,000 people gathered here, and what was left behind was piles and piles of rubbish, everything from food to bottles. There was broken glass strewn all across this park, clothing including underwear and even drug paraphernalia. And she says she's now determined to stop that from happening again in the future. So council is now considering introducing restrictions on how many people can gather at the beach park, although of course that would be difficult to police.
Not only disappointed, I was completely devastated. This happened back in 2019 and we had hoped that that was the end of it, but it seems that no, it's come back and we're shattered actually. The main thing is though that our public open spaces are there for everyone to enjoy, and I want to make sure that we can continue to do that. So whatever options we come up with is looking at how can we limit these very large groups.
We've seen it before at Bronte, it's happened at Coogee in the past, and the clean-up is always a mammoth effort. The Mayor has said that there were extra council staff down here following celebrations, working well into the night to clean up the mess that was left behind. Frustrated locals joined in the clean-up as well. There were lifeguards and rangers, and that job took well into the morning. So they were up again at 5 a.m. to clean it up, and they didn't finish until about 10 o'clock on Boxing Day. We've spoken to a couple of locals here this morning and also people just visiting Bronte Beach, and they say they do support some kind of new measures being introduced.
I think there's probably better protocols that could be put in place to try and stop these alcohol-fueled groups gathering. But I think a complete ban is unfortunate for the locals who still use this in a measured and measurable way.
It makes sense in terms of the rubbish, especially for the locals. I'm not from around here, like I said, but yeah, definitely, it's a beautiful spot. I'm sure a lot of people want to keep it nice and pristine.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I mean, you don't want overcrowding, do you? So it can be a safety issue and people getting in each other's hair, and then people get a bit aggressive and things like that.
Police were also conducting extra patrols at Bronte and at Bondi on Christmas Day, but that wasn't enough to control the crowds. The Mayor's also frustrated that some people were breaking alcohol rules at the beach and they were swimming while intoxicated, and she said that that led to a number of rescues as well. Sam?
Julia, thank you.